Coming in fourth place, Project Novocaine, which is a personal truck of mine. It's a 2004 GMC Sierra. You've been watching the build-up right here in Truckin Magazine. It's a truck that we purchased for $3,900 cash, and we've put a lot of bolt-on parts on it, exactly like you can do in your own driveway. You take what the truck that we bought, with the parts that we bought, and we're really proud of the truck with its, at the time it had the standard 4.8 liter with a 5-speed manual transmission. We had a fast intake on it, Banks cold air intake, Banks exhaust, Banks programmer, and Banks headers on it as well. It made, at that time, I believe it was 264 wheel horsepower, which for a 4.8 isn't anything to shake your nose at, but it did pretty well. Unfortunately, the tranny was slipping. It was missing second gear and third gear, so our 0 to 60 and quarter mile per slow. But what proved to be really the shining spot in that truck was the stopping. The AP Racing big brakes stopped on a dime with 78 feet, 60 to 0. It was just incredible. I mean, a lot of sports cars can't even say that. Also, something that we were very, very proud of was the McGaughy's suspension in conjunction with the Hotchkiss drop springs. Those two teaming together really provided a truck that could hook. It handled well, and is an absolute blast to drive. We averaged more than 63 miles an hour on the 600-foot slalom, which for a 4,300-pound, 1,500 series truck, that's pretty darn impressive. We were very, very pleased with that. So Project Novocaine, look out for it for 2011. We're building it up, making it bigger and better, and we're hoping that it'll come away with some very impressive numbers for 2011. Coming in fifth place, we brought out what we thought was going to be a real head turner, a 2008 F-150 built by Shelby. They're calling it their Super Snake F-150. It's a very impressive truck with a supercharged 5.4 liter engine, makes 475 horsepower. It's lowered with a DJM sports suspension and has a Borla exhaust that's pretty rowdy. The truck also features 22-inch Alcoa wheels, and it has 15-inch Bear Racing brakes. The truck's very impressive, but it is very heavy. It didn't exactly shine in any one particular category, but it did everything pretty well. We all agreed it was really ideal for Vegas and back because it's very comfortable, and on the freeway it does have some pretty impressive passing power. Overall though, the other trucks just outclassed it, and being 1,000 pounds lighter, most of the other trucks pretty much ran around it. Overall though, it did a great job, and we were very thankful to have Shelby out there with us for our first ever Truckin Magazine Throwdown. New for 2011, we're introducing Project Drift King, which is our 2009 Suzuki Equator. Before Sports Truck Magazine was killed, they started this project, and we finished it for them. The truck features everything that Stillen makes for this truck, including a Stillen supercharger, intake, headers, exhaust, and this truck is a whole lot of fun because it has the rental car style handbrake. What that means is you get in the booth, pull the brake lever, and all of a sudden you're pitching sideways, doing your best Drift King impression. The truck features spindles handcrafted by BioCustom, QA1 coilovers, and it also has a 4-link in the back. This truck was a blast to drive. It is a really good time, and when the boost comes in and the handbrake comes out, it's pretty rowdy. We hope you enjoy the build-up of it in the issues of Truckin Magazine in 2011. We're going to show you how we basically took a completely stock truck and made it into a truck that really has a lot of fun sideways. So stay tuned for 2011. We're sure you're going to enjoy this one.